It was my favorite perfume, the one I saved for special occasions. Sarah knew this. We'd been together for 2 years, and she knew everything about me, or so I thought. One Saturday, I was getting ready to meet some friends for a game when I noticed it. The bottle was almost empty. I'd used it maybe twice that month. That's weird, I thought, but brushed it off. Later that evening, Liam, one of my closest friends, mentioned he'd seen Sarah at a restaurant downtown earlier that day. Nothing unusual, except he added she looked really nice. And smelled amazing. Reminded me of your cologne, actually. My stomach dropped. It couldn't be a coincidence. The next few days were a blur of suspicion and paranoia. Every time Sarah was on her phone, I wondered who she was texting. Every time she went out, I wondered where she was going. I started acting distant, picking fights over small things. She noticed, of course. "What's wrong?" she asked, her eyes filled with concern. I couldn't bring myself to ask her directly. The thought of her betraying me was too painful. Finally, I couldn't take it anymore. One evening, as she was getting ready to go out, I blurted it out. "Where are you going?" I asked, my voice trembling. "Out with Emily," she replied, looking surprised. "Why? And who are you meeting?" I pressed, the words tumbling out like a dam had broken. "What is going on with you?" she asked, her confusion turning to anger. "I saw you at a restaurant downtown Saturday," I said, my voice barely a whisper. "And Liam said," I trailed off, unable to finish the sentence. Sarah stared at me, her expression unreadable. Then she started to laugh. "You're serious?" she asked, wiping tears from her eyes. "You think I was cheating on you because I wore your perfume?" She explained that she had borrowed it because she was meeting with a client and wanted to make a good impression. She knew it was my favorite, and she thought it would give her confidence. She hadn't told me because she knew I was possessive of it. I felt like the biggest idiot in the world. We apologized, hugged, and tried to move past it. But a seed of doubt had been planted. I couldn't shake the feeling that she wasn't telling me everything. Why that specific restaurant? Why not just tell me she borrowed it? I pushed it down, tried to trust her, but the questions lingered. It was never fully resolved. Even though our relationship recovered, small things never completely went back to normal. We still stayed together, but the unasked questions and the lack of transparency slowly created an untrustworthy relationship between us. And that, my friends, is where our story ends. A question of trust and a lingering scent of doubt. If you enjoyed this story and want to see more like it, please like, share, and subscribe. There are many more such stories waiting to be discovered.